but a cigarette?
Hey, Davis, how you feeling?
Oh, pretty good, Captain.
I just dropped by to thank you for saving my life.
Well, it was a life worth saving, sir.
Well, I appreciate it. I want you to know something, Davis. Anytime I can do anything for you, anytime, any place, you just pick up a phone, huh?
Thank you, sir.
So long, Davis.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'll see you.
Captain?
Huh?
You could do one little tiny favor for me.
What's that?
Well, sir, I've kind of written a little song, you see, and I thought perhaps when we get back to the States, when this is all over, you know, I thought maybe if you put this song in your act, it might be a big hit for you.
Well, sure. Just pick up the phone.
Yeah, Captain, I just happen to have it with me right here.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's for two people. It's a duet.
Yeah, it needs two people, two dynamite entertainers.
But I work alone. I do a single. Who do you figure on for the other hunk of dynamite?
Well, I happen to know a fella, Captain. He's pretty funny in living rooms, kind of has a fair voice, you know, and how about me?
I do a single, you see.
Yeah, well, that's all right, Captain. I wouldn't want you to feel any special obligation in any way.
Oh, well. Okay, Dynamite. We'll give it a whirl, huh?
Okay, Captain.
Good luck.
Bye. Hi. Oh, fine. On stage, girls. On stage. Finale.
Albert, you get the notice drawn up?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good boy.
Shirley's off tonight. Cast and crew get 10 days off with pay. Gee, they'll go wild. Nicest Christmas present anybody ever had.
Well, they deserve it. You got the tickets for New York?
Oh, a little rough with the holiday traffic, but I pulled a few strings. Got you and Mr. Davis on the 1 o'clock train. Tickets on the way over.
Good enough. Put that on the bulletin board.
Sign is Bob.
Okay, so if you want us for anything in New York, we'll be at Radio City. We'll be rehearsing there for the Ed Harrison television show.
Too bad you and Mr. Davis couldn't get a little rest.
Oh, man, I wasn't about to turn this down. This is a big fat plug for the show.
Yeah.
Bring the tickets when they come. Ed, the late, my life.
Oh, Bob. Can I see a minute? You know Doris, friend of Rita's.
Another one, huh? How do you do?
Mutual, I'm sure.
I thought before train time we'd get a bite to eat and have a few laughs or something.
No, I can't make it. I'm afraid you can't either. We got some business to take care of.
What kind of business?
We gotta go look at an act.
Look at an act.
Some other time, I hope, huh?
Well, I like that. Without so much as a kiss my foot or have an apple. Well, that does it. That's the last time I'm going to dig up a date for him. And from now on, you keep your dirty work yourself.
Yeah, but excuse me 1 minute, will you, kid?
Wallace, I think it's time you and I have a little talk.
Yeah, it's a good idea, Buster. And if you don't mind, I'll lead off.
Oh, now, wait.
You wait a minute. You know something? For about 3 months now, you've been clumsily trying to entangle me with some female.
All I'm trying to do,
Fat ones, tall ones, thin ones, doesn't make any difference. As long as they're wearing skirts, little mascara, and still breathing, you ran them at me.
Oh, believe me, it's for your own good.
For my own good?
Yeah, let's face it, Bob. You're a lonely, miserable man.
What?
And you're unhappy, too. And when you're unhappy, I'm unhappy. After all, I feel a strong sense of responsibility to you, Bob. Ever since the day
Oh, no, not again with that life-saving kit.
Well, if you'd rather forget it.
How can I? You won't let me. Since you saved my life, you decided you had the right to run it. You've urged me along every step of the way. You've hammered, drove, pushed, shoved, and if that wasn't enough, you'd look at me with those great big cow eyes of yours, point at that phony arm, and I'd melt you all along.
I don't expect any gratitude.
What you're going to get. We did great, and I'm grateful. So thank you, Phil Davis, from the bottom of my heart. Now, will you let the rest of my life alone?
No, I won't.
Well, why not?
Because you're a miserable, lonely, unhappy man.
Oh, you're wacky. I'm a very happy man.
Well, then you're happy for the wrong reasons, and that's the same as being lonely and miserable, except it's worse.
You know something? You're off your nut about a mile and a half. I got everything in life I want.
Sure, I'm off my nut a mile and a half.
At least.
You got everything you
Yes,
want,
I'm
except
on it.
the most important thing.
What's this?
A girl.
Well, I'll get around to that one of these days.
My dear partner, when what's left of you gets around to what's left to be gotten, what's left to be gotten won't be worth getting whatever it is you've got left.
I figure out what that means. I'll come up with a crushing reply. What's back all this anyway?
Nothing, only your happiness.
My happiness.
Yeah.
You know, when you get an idea that's for my soul and ultimate happiness, there's always lurking behind it somewhere a little angle for you. Now, what is it?
You really want to know?
Yes, I really want to know.
All right, I'll really tell you.
Well, then lay it on me, will you?
Ever since the day we became producers, you're a changed man. You've gone absolutely berserk with work. And the strange thing is you liked it. You liked being Rodgers and Hammerstein.
So it was your idea, you know?
Well, sure it was my
Yeah.
idea, but I didn't think I was going to create a Frankenstein. From that day on, I haven't had 1 minute I could call my own.
What do you want me to do about it?
I want you to get married. I want you to have 9 children. And if you only spend 5 minutes a day with each kid, that's 45 minutes. And I'd at least have time to go out and get a massage or something.
You don't expect me to get serious with the kind of characters you and Reed have been throwing at me.
Well, there have been some nice girls, too, you know.
Oh, yeah, like that nuclear scientist we just met out in the hall.
All right, they didn't go to college. They didn't go to Smith.
Go to Smith? She couldn't even spell it.
Oh, that's very funny. Oh, the crooner is now becoming the comic.
Well, let me tell you something. There's a lot of sense in what you say, and I have to admit it, but the kind of girls you and I meet in this business, they're young and they're ambitious, they're full of their own careers. They're not interested in getting married, settling down, raising a family.
That's funny, Bob. I never heard you open up like that before.
Someday the right girl's going to come along, and if she'll have me, we'll get married, we'll settle down, we'll start having those 9 kids for you. 45 minutes going to be enough?
If I need any more, I'll tell you.
Come here.
Your railroad ticket, sir. Drawing room A, car 207.
Oh, thanks. Now, grab those, will you?
Here.
We'll go right over to the station from Novellas after we audition this act.
What kind of an act is it? It's a sister act. We don't need any sister act. What are we wasting time for?
Well, I got a letter from Benny Haynes. They're his sister. You remember Benny Haynes, the old mess sergeant?
Freckle-faced Haynes, the dog-faced boy?
That's the kid.
He's got sisters?
Claims he's got them.
Oh, come on now. How can a guy that ugly have the nerve to have sisters?
Very brave boy, I think.
Bob, will you do me one favor?
What's this?
Give me one good reason why we should spend our last 2 hours in Florida looking at the sisters of Freckle-faced Haynes, the dog-faced boy.
Let's just say we're doing it for a pal in the Army, huh?
Well, it's not good, but it's a reason.
We're only human. We rely on our courage. The kind of courage that shows up when we need it. And when cancer is least expecting it. Courage. Just one reason more of us are surviving cancer than dying from it. Give now to the American Cancer Society.
Hunger and malnutrition will kill thousands of children today. And it will leave thousands of others very sick. Without enough nutritious food, these children are slowly dying. What if this was your child? What would you do? What will you do? Hunger and malnutrition are terrible things for a child, but it continues to happen and they continue to suffer. The time has come to change that, to take action, and to help stop the suffering of these innocent children. Please visit this website or call this number to join the U.S. Fund for UNICEF with your monthly donation right now. For only $15 a month, just 50 cents a day, children just like this will finally get the food and nutrition they need to survive. We'll deliver it to the children on your behalf. It's a simple action, and just 2 quarters a day to give these children what they need to survive. And it's the chance to completely change their life. So what will you do now? Please make the call or go online to help. You ready? Some call it giving back.
Oh, come on.
We call it Share the Love. During our Share the Love event, get a new Subaru and we'll donate $250 to those in need, bringing our total donations to over $65 million. And bringing love where it's needed most. Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Daddy, wake up.
What do you mean?
There's a monster in my room.
No. You're okay. Let me show you.
For the highest caliber home security, they're Simply Safe.
Look, the alarm's on, and you're safe, and I'd never let anything happen to you, okay?
Simply Safe protects your family around the clock with award-winning professional monitoring and sends emergency alerts up to 10 times faster than ordinary systems, so you know your home is always secure. That's why police departments use Simply Safe, and tech experts call it better, smarter home security. Now you can get 24/7 home protection for less than half what ordinary companies charge, with no long-term contracts. Right now, get $100 off complete protection with Simply Safe's holiday sale. Go to yoursimplysafe.com.
Alarm on.
This Christmas from Sundance TV, 22 amazing moments from 3 classic holiday films.
I can't wait.
All commercial-free. Fantastic memories like Scrooge Totally Unscrewed, Decking the Psychiatrist, Fat Suits and Tiny Heads, Messing with Santa, and many more. Miracle on 34th Street, commercial-free. White Christmas, commercial-free. A Christmas Carol, commercial-free. Sundance TV's commercial-free Christmas morning starts Christmas Day at 6 a.m.
Hey, Novello. Good evening, Mr. Wallace. Mr. Davis.
Hi. Say, the Haynes sisters been on yet?
No, sir, not yet. They'll be on in about 15 minutes.
Tell them we're here, will you?
Certainly, Mr. Wallace. Luigi, show these gentlemen to their tables.
Oh, this is ridiculous. We could have been out with Doris and Rita having some laughs.
Oh, Phil, when are you going to learn that girls like that are a dime a dozen?
Please, don't quote me the price when I haven't got the time.
Who is it?
It's me, Novello.
Bob Wallace and Phil Davis are out front to catch your act.
Wallace and Davis.
Yeah, they got a letter from your brother. He asked them to take a look and give you some advice. Come on now, you better hurry.
Isn't that fabulous? Wallace and Davis here to see us. Yeah, fabulous. Who'd have thought that of Benny, huh? What a brother. What a sweet, wonderful guy, huh? Amazing. I wonder whatever gave him the idea. Well, he probably knew we were here, you know, and that they were in town with a big show. He probably figured we were too shy to take advantage of an old Army friendship to call him or
Judy, did you read Mother's letter this morning?
No, why?
Benny's got a job in Alaska. He's been out of the country for 3 months.
Oh? Oh, well, he could have written from Alaska, but he didn't, did he? Oh, he might have.
Judy, why did you write the letter?
Oh, well, because it's good business. You can't leave everything up to fate. Just like honesty needs a little plus, fate needs a little push.
Judy, next time will you talk to me first before you push us and plus us right out of show business?
You needn't sound so patronizing. Sound just like a mother hen looking after a little chick.
A little chick needs plenty of looking after. Until someone else comes along who can do it better, Mother Hen's gonna stick pretty close to the coop.
All right, girls, 5 minutes.
Oh, thank you. Oh, honey, you look beautiful tonight. She'll be crazy about you.
Which one?
What does it matter? They're both famous.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Haynes sisters. Can you imagine Freckleface having sisters as cute as that? It's incredible.
Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone, no sir. I'm here to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore the dress and I stayed home. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain or sun. Two different faces, but in tight places, we think and we act as one. Those who've seen us know that not a thing could come between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord help the sister who comes between me and my man.
They got the coolest blue dresses on right now. Yeah.
How about those big brown eyes? Oh, they're blue. Brown. Blue. Yeah, deep blue.
Hello.
Want to sit down?
Thank you.
Won't you sit there and you sit right here? That's cozy, isn't it? Boy, girl, boy, girl.
You're Phil Davis, and you're Mr. Wallace.
Gilly on both counts, I guess.
Isn't this nice? Mr. Wallace was just saying how remarkable it was that Benny Haynes' sister should have eyes. I mean, blue eyes. That is, eyes.
Nice out. That's quite an act you kids have there. It's funny thing Benny never noticed. So much talent in the family, huh?
To be perfectly honest, Benny didn't want to take advantage of an old army friendship. You know how shy he is.